Alright,
Welcome, everyone.
let's do it. Ignore all these fire keys. I don't care about them.
They don't do. Uh-oh.
Duh. Ah,
Dinosaurs. They're different because they have spiky hair and beards.
fancy beards.
Instantly killable, though. Don't worry.
Yep.
Kill them and move on.
Destroy them. With my big-ass sword.
Yes.
Ah. A neat touch is that as you get higher in the castle, more is added to this crazy organ playing.
Yep.
Ah.
And it gets slowly gets louder and louder, right?
Yep.
Now, if you're noticing that there are these weird bar doors, don't worry. Those will play in events later.
Yep. Don't worry about them now.
Right now, they are not important. You can't open them. Just leave them be.
Anyway, this is a very atmospheric part because the organ playing gets gradually louder. It's very focused. And,
Very red in here.
yeah, and good lighting. For some reason, they still have you pick up a boss key though, which I don't really get.
Just that one touch. Alright, I'm ready to go tackle the last boss. Did you have your boss key? Damn it!
No.
Hold on, let me backtrack. A lot of people don't seem to realize how eerie an organ actually
Jesus.
sounds. Oh, come on.
Wait. We have the ultimate weapon. No, not the sword. Not the sword. Bomb chew.
Oh my god. Come on, little buddies. Make Papa proud.
Yep. Oh, made him mad. Yep. That's, yep. That's, yep. Yeah, that's good. There we go.
Spectacular.
Double kill!
Alright.
And we'll never need bomb chew again, so...
No?
As long as you have, 20 bomb chew. Ooh.
I guess here's the... Uh-oh.
Psych! Not at the boss yet! I do like that they sort of, trick you a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dark.
This is very much atmospheric here.
Yep.
Just okay, it's dark, it's... What?
And you can hear the organ getting louder all the time, and then more parts being added to it. It's just... Ooh.
Is it just me, or I remember playing this game back on the N64, and there was this weird orange fog during this scene.
No, I don't remember that.
I remember, and that was the one thing for me. It was
Yep.
Do not touch power button.
Yep, just gotta save the game.
That would have been bad. But the reason why I like
There's
it's
it's
here
in
it
the
is.
final area.
This was just very much atmospheric here, just because it was just
I've been eating lots of Cheetos. The dust is everywhere.
Oh God. She adds. Why is she up there? She adds acoustics.
She's the mascot for my new organ band. Up.
Nappy rubber bands again.
No. Ooh, cloth physics. Ooh.
Into one again.
By your powers combined.
I will get my wish!
What do I wish for? Wind.
Dramatic reveal.
Check out that cape. Arkham Asylum has nothing on that.
Check out that headdress he's wearing, man.
Check out his glowing eyes.
Yep. Okay, so what is happening here? Is he actually trying to take it from you, or is he just paralyzing you?
I have no idea what he's doing, but he is actually preventing Navi from doing anything.
Which is...
Is that good or bad? Oh yeah.
I mean, it sucks that you can't you can't Z-target him, can you?
No, you cannot. You cannot Z-target him throughout most of the fight.
Yeah,
anyway.
See, that's kind of like the problem, is that with this area, it would have been helpful, but...
Yeah, anyway, as soon as the fight starts, you want to get away from him really quick, as you notice. He'll knock out platforms below you. And I switched to the Master Sword for a reason. I did it so that I could get him to show off all his attacks, because with the big Oron sword, you can kill him really quickly, and I want to make sure I show off every possible strategy. You fight him very similarly to Phantom Ganon all the way back in the Forest Temple, except Ganondorf puts up a bit more of a fight. And after you deflect it back at him, you need to shoot him with a light arrow, which again is tricky because you can't Z-target him until you've downed him.
I remember there are a lot of frame rate issues in this section of the fight.
Yeah, and if you stay too close to him, he will pound the ground again, and more platforms will fall.
Which is not helpful, Goopon.
Yeah, it makes the fight a little bit trickier. Spin attacking does... Oop. Also, if you just shoot him, he'll just deflect it. Spin attacking does make it fling back at him faster, so that is a viable tactic.
Yes.
And his cape acts as a health meter. The more tattered it is, the closer he is to death.
Very helpful to keep that in mind.
Yep. But, obviously, you don't want to waste your magic power too much. If you start running low on supplies, you can fall down, and there are jars down there, but, you know, they are limited, and every time you climb back up, you'll force Ganondorf to do his Megaton Punch and knock out more platforms.
Yep.
So, you want to be frugal in this fight. Don't waste supplies. And, if this attack hits a platform, the platform will fall. Only the corners will never fall. So...
Oh, crap.
He has one more attack, and I'm trying to get him to show it off, but he won't. So, I'm going to damage him a little bit more and see if I can get him to show it off, because they're... Ouch.
Ow.
And he does 1.5 hearts of damage. If he didn't have the defensive power-up, he would do 3 hearts of damage. I'm not sure how much damage the Iron Knuckles do. I'm pretty sure the Iron Knuckles do 3 hearts as well, so Ganondorf, right up with the Iron Knuckles, is the most damaging enemy in the game.
Okay.
And there is a way to see if he's going to use his other attack. He has a Telltale giveaway.
Yeah?
Yep. But I'm just trying to get him to show it off.
Come on, stop throwing lightning balls at me.
Come on. Here it is.
Yep.
If his flying sound stops and he floats around for a bit, he's going to shoot a huge blast of energy at you that you can't deflect with your sword normally. You can take advantage of his weakness in charging it up by shooting him with a light arrow. It'll instantly make him stunned.
Yeah.
But, if you don't have the time, there are 2 other things you can do. You can either avoid it by using the hook shot to cling to fly to another corner of the room.
Very helpful.
Yep. It's also how you get around if the platforms have been knocked down too much. There's another way to deflect it, though. You can use a fully charged spin attack to deflect the blasts back at him, but you'll still need to shoot him with a light arrow.
Yeah.
Headshot!
That's what's up. Let's do this!
Yerk, 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 yerk.
That's what's up.
Nice lighting here. Now, in the original release, that green stuff was red.
Yes, it was. You killed my nannies? No! Insert Darth Vader no here.
Link has troll face on.
No!
Problem, Ganondorf? Now there's gonna be a bit of symbolism. Partially because of bad physics, though. his tattered cape flows beneath him like blood. In the 3DS version, that's fixed. It just falls on top of him.
Yeah.
So, better cape physics actually removed the symbolism. Go figure. But his eyes are still open.
He's sleeping.
Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, no.
Wrong video. This tower will collapse soon.
Yeah. On the subject of the music, this music isn't very exciting.
It's the same thing.
It's frantic, but not exactly exciting. So,
I imagine like deep, like strings and like a deep cello that like so as you get lower and lower down, it gets faster and faster.
Yeah. Also, I mean, like the Metroid Escape theme, that's definitely yes, you are trying to escape, but this, Also, a nice touch is that the sides of the tower that glow in different colors, each one of the barriers.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good effect. I didn't really notice it until recently. So anyway, an escape sequence. Borrowing a little something from Metroid after Metroid borrowed a little something from Zelda. But, your health and magic are completely replenished, which is very nice. Falling rocks will do damage to you, so don't get hit by them. You need to follow Zelda, because Zelda unlocks these doors.
Right, the giant metal bars from before.
Yep. And you have 3 minutes to escape. That's more than enough time, but there is something that'll happen later that can take up a lot of your time if you don't know how to deal with it.
Right.
So... it's just the music.
Yeah,
I know I posted that video with Crisis City from Generations playing over it. I actually used to play a different song over it from Metal Gear Solid 3. It was the song that plays when you're fighting the Shagohod.
Ah.
So.
Time is running thin. So, ow.
Zelda. Also, if you're in the middle of a cutscene, you won't take damage from falling rocks.
That's helpful.
Gotta fight a couple of Stalfos. But, here's where Nehru's love really comes in handy. Now you don't have to worry about taking damage during this fight, so you can just tear into them. And of course, you want to get the biggie out. But here's the trick to these Stalfos. They're
He was beatboxing.
They're the kind of Stalfos that if you beat one, it won't go away until you beat the other one within a certain amount of time. It'll resurrect itself if you're not quick enough. And this is where time is not with you.
Not at all.
That's why you really want Nehru's love, because as they take a swing, you can just swing into them.
Yes.
Without fear of taking damage. But if you have a minute and a half left, you're definitely golden. Also, Zelda will gasp if you get hit or are about to fall down. If you do fall down, you just get sent back to the beginning of the area minus some time.
Yeah.
And of course, Neighbor's Love. Screw it!
And you'll know when that's running out, because it'll start to fade, the music will get a little bit more high-pitched, and it'll just slowly start to, like, reverberate, if you will.
So...
rocks, hot, hot.
If nothing else, this is actually a really cool escape sequence, because stuff is falling down. I just wonder where it falls down at the top of the tower.
Volcano.
Also, that redead is there. It really does nothing except just slow you down for 2 seconds.
That one sequence.
Just don't even bother with it.
If it was like a bunch of them falling down, like I could understand that. But even then, all you have to do is play a song once.
Yeah.
And you're fine.
So, just don't even bother with it. And...
No.
Da, da, da.
I like how Navi's just bouncing up and down. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Navi, you're gonna get crushed. This destruction scene is a lot better in the 3DS version.
Everything's better in the 3DS version.
Well, here's the thing. It actually plays much more solid sounds, like stone crumbling and stuff like that. You can see more things falling apart and more explosions, and it's really, really cool.
I gotta look into that.
Yeah. Also, the post-destruction is a lot better, too.
Yeah.
Because because as you'll see, after the castle's completely destroyed, it's kind of eh. But in the 3DS version, it's way better. I'll talk about it when it becomes relevant.
Yeah. Here, it's just kind of like quicksanding.
It's still really effective, though.
Yeah. But for what some people may not know what that is, quicksanding is where instead of crumbling in on itself, it'll just fade into the texture.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, you can see here the castle's destroyed and it's kind of eh. In the 3DS version, it's way more detailed. There's like broken glass windows, broken pieces of wall. You can like barely see the ground. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I like it a lot better.
Get back!
Oh boy.
This scene was always like very like eerie for me because it was like, you are the only two here.
There's no music.
It is so ominous. It's
yeah. All right. Uh oh.
oh god.
Oh boy, he's pissed. This is for Nana.
This is for my nanny. Fun fact. Even if you have Great Goron Sword equipped, it'll switch over to the Master Sword.
Yep. And here it is. And they don't give him a title. They just call him Ganon. That's all you need to know. It's goddamn Ganon. Whoa. Oh boy. This is awesome.
I love this.
This is incredibly awesome. It's slightly ruined in the 3DS version because you can see his face better. But in this version, it's just his eyes.
And you only see it like when lightning happens, and it's so creepy because you only see the edges.
Yes, this is just awesome, the music and everything. But we have a secret weapon. Now, there are so many ways to take him on. Yes, I said we have a secret weapon. We've had it since the beginning of the game. It must work. It will work. It can work. Also, if you haven't break structures, you'll find items in them, which is very helpful. Yes! Yes!
Eat that!
Deku Nuts! Yes. Deku Nuts affect the final boss. Anyway, his weak spot is the tail. There are a lot of ways to get to it. You can freeze him with Deku Nuts. You can shoot him in the face with a light arrow. That also stuns him. Or you can just roll between his legs at pretty much any time. You can also run around to his left, I believe, and you won't get hit, at least in this first part. If you don't have the Big Goron Sword, you have to make do with the Megaton Hammer. It does about as much damage, though.
It's just a bit slower.
Yeah.
There's a wind-up.
Yep. But, yeah, there's a lot of ways to take this guy on. And, of course, you can use Nehru's Love to prevent from taking damage. Also, this guy does the most damage out of anyone in the game. He was able to do 2 hearts of damage to us. See?
Which is a total of 4 if people can't figure that out.
Yeah, if you don't have the defensive power up. So,
oh god, if you don't have the power up, you are royally screwed if you don't have anything.
That's 5 hits and you're dead with maximum hearts. So, you can bump that up to 10. But like I said, you can kite him around, and if a structure gets in his way, he'll destroy it. And you can get items that way. There's even fairies hidden in one of them.
Yep.
But the most effective way to fight him is to just roll between the legs. That's all you need to do.
And see,
really.
Right there, I like that because even when the lightning is going off and he's right up like in your face, you could only see like one side of his face.
Yeah, this is a really awesome boss fight. Like, the music is awesome, the atmosphere is awesome. It's really easy, which is kind of a bummer, but it's just a spectacle, really. Also, thank you,
I really
Adam.
have no idea what his weak point is.
That's the
Thanks
exact.
for being honest.
That's the exact same thing she says for Ganondorf. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you very much. But I have a Bigoron sword. It's so much better. Actually, here's the thing.
Okay, it's all there.
Here's the thing. You actually do need to use the Master Sword for the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
If you try to defeat him with the Bigoron sword, the fight will literally go on forever. I mean,
It just keeps going. It doesn't end.
yeah, I've tried defeating him with it many times, and I switched to the Master Sword right before the final hit every single time. That is not a coincidence. That is way too many times to be a coincidence.
Yeah.
So, you absolutely do have to use the Master Sword. Well, if you knew how many hits it takes, you could use the Bigoron sword and then switch to the Master Sword later.
Yeah.
But, I just use the Master Sword. Also, I'm normally not so liberal with my item use, but I
We're
just
putting
discovered.
these Deku Nuts to good use.
This is the first time I ever used Deku Nuts against Ganon. I was just so happy that they worked. Also, he's faster in the second phase, so you can't run around him anymore.
I just thought of like a really clever way that you could have used like all the swords in one go. Like in order to like stun him one last time, you take your tiny Kokiri, throw it in his face, it stabs one of his eyes.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
You pin down his hands with the big Goron sword and you slash the heck out of his face with the Master Sword. Boom shaka. How do you like them apples? My hair.
That Hadoken took way too much out of me. I love his face. He's just got, Anyway. You have to hit him with the Master Sword. Look at that face. Eat Deku Nuts! This was your downfall.
This was for my master.
Also, you can see he covers his eyes when he throws one, which is a pretty good effect. Anyway. Arrow went right through him.
Let's do this.
Awesome. I can't believe you did that! Why would you do that?
Now!
Spirit Bomb! Lend me your power, people of Earth! Okay, never mind. Whatever! Sounds kind of mad.
Don't worry, babe, we got this.
Evil incarnation of darkness. Whoa. This is a pretty cool effect right here.
I love this. Vacuum cleaner noise. Get the dust of the universe!
Gonna hoover him up nice and good.
And with that, you
Me!
curse you, Zelda! Curse you, traitors!
Exclamation point, exclamation point! That face.
Curse you, enter name here!
Not even capitalized. I must go, my planet needs me. We didn't take it from him. I mean, come on. You would think they would just be like, well, we're gonna be taking this Triforce power now.
We cut off his hand, okay. So we're just gonna let this sink in the sprite for a little bit of while. It'll soak. And then after that, we can slowly take out Triforce, and we'll put it in the tray, and we'll let that dry. Otherwise, we can dispose of the hand,
Also,
preferably in acid.
we are standing in the air.
Somehow. Some people actually say that right now we're standing in the void of time. Which I guess I can let by.
Maybe, yeah. Yep, all your fault. It was all your fault. It's because you were 10. And you just wanted to save the world. You were Mary Sue then, and you're Mary Sue now.
Well, you had to run off with some weird chick and become a boy.
Yep. 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 Oh, what?
Huh?
What? I like the future now. I have a horse.
Look at my hair. It's majestic and sticks out immensely from my face.
Plus, you know, I got a cow. You know, I mean, I don't have a cow when I was a kid. Alright, fine.
Okay, so, real quick question, because for some reason it isn't popping in my head. Number one, the ocarina is really odd because it has holes on both sides.
Yeah.
That means it can't feasibly work that way. And yes, there is a hole on the other side of a sweet potato ocarina, which is what the Ocarina of Time is, but not that many. To blow into it, you just go...
Yes.
But Zelda is a sage, yes?
Yes.
Of time?
I guess. I guess.
She is the seventh sage, yes, but it never actually... Does it ever say what? Sage of what?
No, it doesn't.
I think it is of time, then.
Maybe wisdom.
Maybe. But wouldn't that make Link the sage of courage?
And that would make Ganondorf the Sage of Power.
What is happening, my brain?
Then it would be a civil war of sages. That would actually be a really interesting concept for a Zelda game.
Make that happen, people.
Just a civil war.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, woo, the timeline got split into 3.
Like that.
And
And for those people who don't know what those are...
It's Link saves the world in the future and in the past, and one where he dies.
Yes. Oops.
People don't like the one where he dies because they think it's just an excuse to drop all the older games in, but whatever.
Well, when you think about it, it makes more sense that way.
Yeah, because the original Zelda was kind of a crap world. I'm not gonna lie, there weren't even any towns.
No.
So, I think it makes sense like that. Which could mean that the Zelda you save in the original Legend of Zelda game is the same Zelda from this game.
That's a possibility.
It's
Frozen
just
in time, maybe? I don't know.
no. Anyway, yep, that's the end of the game. The credits. Also, his spear is back in the statue.
Somehow.
I don't know. I did like that detail. Like, when he goes in to fight Volvagia, takes the spear with him.
Koyuchi Yamamoto.
This is nice music.
It's soothing.
Yes.
After a long fight, you're just like... Oh my god, he moved!
Ah!
He's not there!
What?
Did he roll away?
Na 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 King Zora.
Ah, look at the baby.
Also, yes, the credits are from the original Dazzle recording. What do you want from me? I did the same thing with Sonic Colors as well. I just couldn't be bothered to record the credits. I didn't wanna. They did motion capture for this?
Watanabe. Well, I imagine that at some point in the character voices. Okay.
All 3 of them. Or all 6 of them. Yeah, I would imagine Epona would just be a wild horse now. I mean, there was only one motion capture actor.
Yeah.
Just one.
And I can imagine that the reason why they would use them is just so to get like basic movement structure down.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is this? What is this? What is this flame coming towards the camera?
Magic fire. Party time! Oh yes, we made up. Oh, look at them. Mario and Luigi can be friends.
And drunk off their ass. They're completely stoned. Let's face it, they are completely wasted.
It's
look,
milk.
It's that one guy.
Yeah. They're not drunk, it's milk.
Oh.
You can't get tipsy off something like milk.
What? Where did they come from?
Oh, there's
Why
one.
was the swordsman there?
I love that. I love these guys just standing there doing the singing. That's amazing.
They're in a quartet.
Well, it was 9. 9 people. And she's
Look at
juggling
me
chickens.
Juggling these chickens. Oh my god.
His leg is clipping through the fence. Also, the Gerudo are doing the Russian dance for some reason.
For some reason.
And these guys,
Aww.
they got kicked out of the party because no one likes them. Well, King Zora can't party. No one likes Mito. That's why he's been kicked out. He doesn't have his fairy anymore. He's not a man! You are not a real man anymore.
Here's a fun theory that I just thought of.
Yes.
Majora's Mask, some people say all happens inside of the Happy Mask salesman's head, right?
Yes.
That took place at that party. He was so stoned. He said, wait. Shh. I got an idea. I got a fantastic idea. Same guy. Effed up universe. How about it? Oh,
Special
what's
thanks
smoke?
to the Japan Action Club.
Without them, nothing would happen.
Yep. Now, I thought if the Kokiri left the forest, they would die, but that party clearly proves that wrong. The canon has been... Yes, it does, actually. Like, one of the Kokiri actually says, if you leave the forest, you're gonna be dead.
I always thought that's because they would be defenseless.
Maybe. Welp.
There's that.
That was an amazing adventure. And to finish it off,
But...
she just leaves. Come on.
Like, this was the one part of the entire game that I was just like, what the hell?
After all the haze and listens. Yeah.
I love this part.
Yep. And so it will wait here for the next hero to draw it forth.
The bells, really. That's,
Yeah. So that is that. But wait.
What is this?
Well, we gotta prove everything's alright in the past, too. Because Zelda's back home. Ganondorf got arrested. And executed, apparently.
Yep.
So... Oh, hi. Oh, you can see Luigi in that window there.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I managed to make it into the end of the game. But my brother, ho. And with that,
We fade to sepia.
game over. If you wait at this screen long enough, you'll hear music. And this is before they invented the ability to go back to the title screen by pushing a button. Also,
Thanks for
yeah.
watching.
Yep. So, we'll see you all in our next game.
What will it be? It should be this, it could be this, it could be this, it could be this. We don't even know, do we?
Oh, we do. We'll
No,
give
we
you
do.
a hint. It involves punching a lot of bad guys.
Ooh. It could be... No, that couldn't be it.